exactly.
Okay, good.
We have got some great guests right now. If you're concerned teenage writing has been reduced to 140 characters or less on Twitter, here is something to restore your faith in the English language.
Yeah, more than 100 teenagers put pen to paper to write about a topic of considerable substance, how cancer has affected their lives, in the Gilda's Club Louisville's Right Stuff Essay Contest.
16-year-old Brittany Tooker placed first in the Teen Connected to Cancer category, and 14-year-old, or soon to be 15,
15! That's what we were just discussing.
Zaid McWally placed second, and Jennifer Beasley is the youth program manager at Gilda's Club, because this is something that's a competition that took place not too long ago.
Yes.
So many essays, so well written, and so personal.
I would agree. We received 136 essays from all over southern Indiana and the state of Kentucky, and we're really so incredibly pleased with the results. These essays will be compiled in a book after our third year of the essay contest, so we're in our second year now. Next year, hopefully, we will put together a book with the winning essays, and that will be a supportive tool for teachers and counselors to use with families who are living with cancer.
And Gilda's does such powerful work here in the community. It's rewarding for you to see that young people are able to pull these stories from them.
It is. Thank you. Thank you. I would have to say that to see the stories in print has been incredibly powerful. I know that the power of community and the power of sharing your story is definitely a huge part about what we do at Gilda's Club Louisville, but it's just a pleasure to meet you all and to see this.
I mean, I saw yours in the newspaper yesterday, and I was one of the judges, and your stories I vividly remember. Do you remember the first line of your story?
Yeah, it was the black checkered dress laid like silk against her skin.
When I started reading that, I thought, who is this beautiful woman she's talking about? Turns out it was your mother, but it was as you were laying her to rest.
Yeah.
And she passed away of cancer when you were just 12. You wrote this. It was so profoundly, I mean, what you came out with on that. Was it therapeutic for you to write about it?
Yeah, it was, because it was really hard to get all my thoughts out, I think, to a lot of people, because they don't really understand as well as they can, I guess. But I guess it's easy to write about it, because you for sure understand when you're just writing it down to yourself.
Powerful. I mean, I read the portions they gave us this morning, too. Great work. And Zaid, tell us about your grandfather.
Well, he had bone cancer in his right arm when he was about 35. And they had to do a surgical operation, and they had to cut his arm off from the shoulder. And he had to go through most of his life without a right arm. So he had to learn how to tie his shoes with his left hand, how to light a match with one hand. I
saw you explain that, the way you wrote about that, too, and you said it was almost like a magical thing to see a guy figure out a way to
it was pretty impressive to see someone get through all the handicaps, to see that cancer isn't what just defines them. It's just part of them. It's not all of them.
Because he was so successful in other things he did. If there is a young person out there, because that's what I thought for you guys to be able to reach out, you know, because so many of those essays at that time, many of the children felt isolated because this is happening to my mom, and it was such a huge part. What would you say to somebody out there, your age, who's going through that?
It's not just you, I guess. You definitely have a lot of people who understand.
There are other people out there who've been through the same experiences and have gotten through it. It's not the end of everything if you have cancer or someone you know has cancer. You'll make it through it. There's going to be life afterwards, even if they end up dying.
To know. Yeah.
And writing is such a powerful tool, of course, but when it's about someone you love, I guess it's easier to make the words flow, isn't it?
It's just easier to get the writing out. You can really just, you understand what you're trying to say. You know what you're trying to write. You know about the person, you know everything you're going to do, and it comes out. You know exactly, this is what happened, this is what he did, this is his story.
We should tell people, you're a St. X guy, and you are a John Hardin in Radcliffe area?
You're both amazing writers. Is that part of your future? I know this was for an essay contest about cancer, but I have to say, after reading it, I'm like, they're so gifted as writers. Is that in your future anywhere?
No, possibly, I guess.
After this?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but maybe.
After this? How about you?
No commitments. I might be a writer. I might be a business person.
No commitments. No commitments.
I will do anything to get where I want to be, which I don't know yet.
I'll tell you what, you're both gifted at it, and wonderful stories, and I would say, boy, would they be proud of you all. Thank you guys so
Indeed.
much, and you had to be thrilled with the results. And if people out there want to see them, they can eventually.
Yes, they're actually on our website, gildasclublouisville.org. They will also be published in the Courier Journal as well. I know that 2 of the winners the first place winners are on the Courier Journal website right now.
All right. Perfect.
So,
thank you all
thank
so
you so
much.
much.
And Brittany's aide and other top finishers will be recognized, to let you know, Saturday the 25th at Gilda's Club.
Learn more at the website just mentioned there, gildasclublouisville.org. We're coming back with more Great Day Live.